Hello everybody. So till now we have covered two visualization libraries from the Python world, that is Matplotlib and the Seaborn related. We have seen various ways by which we can plot the visuals with using the interfaces those have been provided by those particular two visualization libraries, and we also saw that how simple it is to render a visualization using the Seaborn library as compared to the very first library that was used that started providing the visualization capabilities in the Python, the Matplotlib related stuff. Okay, now let's continue on the same line and discuss the third and the final library that we are going to discuss in this particular lecture series, that is the bokeh. What is the thing that bokeh is bringing into on the canvas here is, right, so if you have seen the earlier visualization, those are there, those were kind of static in nature. Okay, so I can create I can do some exploration activities there, I can capture the output of that particular exploration activity as a visual, and there were ways by which I can download or I can save that particular visual for further usage in the presentation or maybe the document over there. Okay, but there was no way by which I can interact with that particular visualization over there. And when we were discussing initially about the explanatory analysis and exploratory analysis, right, so there we saw that interactive visualizations are also important when people are playing with the data over there. So now that particular whatever gap that was present over there, right, in the there are ways by which we can make those Matplotlib also interactive in nature, but let's have a look at the very straightforward way by which we can create the interactive visualization, and on top of that one, those visualization can be directly made as available as a part of the or those can be rendered directly into the browsers over there. Okay, so this particular bokeh library is helping us in carrying out that particular activity over there. Also it has capacity to deal with the very large data sets, those are there, and also streaming data sets, right, where the data is continuously coming to your system, and then on top of that your visualization has react to the underlying data, react to the changes those are happening on the underlying data set that is present over there. Okay, so now this is the simple structure that picture usually showcased when we are talking about the bokeh application as such. So basically what this bokeh application is that you will be writing some Python code using the bokeh library over there, and when we will install that bokeh library in your environment, right, the bokeh engine will be used for rendering for that particular visual over there. So basically your Python code will get generated to a JSON format, that is JavaScript object notation format, and then that JSON will be taken by that a part that is appearing here, that bokeh.js engine. So that will take that particular input JSON and then from that it will render that particular JSON with the different HTML elements over there. And if HTML is coming over there, very easily I can go ahead and plot that particular visual in the browser over there. So here at the bottom, if you are seeing, right, it's not restricted only to the Python, right, it has plugins for the it has plugin for the another popular language in the data science world, that is the Julia, right. For all those things these plugins are provided over there, and what is needed over there in order to get this visualizations rendered is the bokeh.js engine that is there. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, right, what are the plus points those are associated with bokeh visualizations? The first thing, that is the interactive visualization, right, we will see in some amount of time what kind of interactivity this particular library provides to us, right. The other thing that it can do, that it has a well connectivity with the another JavaScript library, those are available there. That means you can import the visualization from those libraries, or you can transform the visualization that have created from another libraries, right. So that's an added advantage when somebody is thinking of moving from one JS library to the bokeh over there. Okay, so now but at the same time, right, it's a recent kid on the block. Okay, so there are some challenges that one need to keep in mind when we are dealing with the bokeh visualizations as such. So what is the thing, right, as new development is happening in this particular space, right, so it's continuously evolving. So that means whatever code you might be writing today for rendering a visualization, right, maybe after few versions of this particular library, it may not work as it is. Okay, so if there are some changes in the underlying APIs or underlying ways by which these visualizations are rendered, then maybe there are possibilities that you need to go ahead and adapt your visualization code in order to get them rendered into the upcoming latest releases over there. at the same time, as it is evolving, it's a new kid, as I said, right? A limited number of visualizations are present over there. Okay, so they are very heavily involved in the development of this particular library, and in future I do foresee that a lot of support for a lot of visualizations will get added to this particular library over there. So having learned about all this basic introductory stuff about the Bokeh library over there, now let's go ahead and explore the what are the different the components that constitute the Bokeh visual as such. Have a look at them in the next lecture. Thank you.